Hi, welcome to Matt's Tutorials on Adobe Illustrator. I'm going to show you how to create a complex shape like this gear up here by adding and subtracting simple shapes with the PathFinder tools. The PathFinder tools really let us do good stuff with vector graphics by adding and subtracting, dividing, whatever you want to do. If you take two shapes, and here's a simple shape, a circle, followed by another circle, and you see they're overlapping. If I use the add shape to area, I've created some third shape that roughly looks like a peanut. I can undo, and I can also subtract, and now I've created, sort of the cookie with the bite out of it shape. And let's do another one. Intersect. And now I've created sort of an eye. And here we go. I've undone. And what's this last one do? Exclude over. Forget about that one. But you can see, if you play around with all these, you can figure out what they do. I also like divide. I've now made three shapes, 2 bitten cookies and an eye. You can do some nice stuff with this. It's pretty easy. So moving on, how do we create a gear? Well, to create a complex shape like that, we're going to have to figure out sort of mathematically what other shapes we need to cut. Obviously here we have some circles, and the other thing you're going to need is a bunch of lines. Let's start with 2 perpendicular lines. And here we go. I'm going to use the Align panel. I'm going to center these amongst each other. Now I have 2 perpendicular lines. It's not enough to get me there. Let's try this again. I'm going to make a copy of them. I'm going to rotate them 45 degrees. And, now we're getting somewhere. But I actually want to do this 2 more times. I'm going to copy this entire thing. I'm going to rotate it the first time 15 degrees. And then the second time, I'm going to rotate it negative 15 degrees. I'm going to take this whole mess of lines and I'm going to center them and align them until I get something like that. Oh, I messed up. I had to rotate that negative 30 degrees. My bad. Okay, so now I've got my big starburst here. And how are we going to actually create this from this? Well, we're going to need some concentric circles. 3 concentric circles to be exact. A small circle, slightly bigger one, and a bigger one than that. All of these again we're going to align and center. And here we go. And now I'm going to use the divide filter under PathFinders. And now you might be able to start to see how we can create this stuff. Let's use the A+ tool and start deleting things. Here we go. Let's actually color these shapes in, just so we can see them better. Here we go. Just by deleting the pieces. Now we want to add these together. And I'm just going to use the merge tool. And Let's go back to the original color here. And there we go. We have a gear. Not too bad.